the Hunna.
Yes, my friend.
How you guys doing?
We're good, man. How are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, not too bad. So, you're here, Reading Festival.
Yeah.
How's your day been?
Unbelievable. Action-packed, yeah, non-stop, chaos, carnage. It was beautiful to be back on stage, especially at Reading. We played here so many times. It's been a home away from home for us, like festival-wise. So, yeah, it was amazing to be back.
I mean, what's it like being back on a stage again?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Leeds was like super nerves, but very excited as well. And then it was kind of like as soon as we went on after like the first song, just seeing the crowd go crazy, it just takes over your body, and it was kind of just euphoric. Really, it was just
Yeah, it was like riding a bike, you know. But it was a very sketchy bike at first because it was like you jumped on stage, and I think we just you can never put it into words how many people there are until you go up there and you look up for that first kind of glance. You're like, wow. But I mean, we were just so happy to be back. It's been such a long way, obviously for everyone, but for us, we do what we do on stage better than anything else, and like live music for us is what we all got into it for. So as a band, that's what we thrive off. So we're back.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, you've been keeping busy over lockdown. You even released an album in that time.
Yeah.
So tell us about your most recent records that you released last year.
Yeah, so it's 2019 now, so we were in LA for 2 months with John Feldman, who is an absolute legend and one of the best people in the world. So yeah, we were lucky enough to do the album with him, and yeah, it was an album, our third album. It was an album it was kind of a catharsis for us to get a lot off our chest. Before that we had quite a few, very bad things with our management and label, so we had to take some time out to get out of that situation. So yeah, it was that moment was hard for us, and then to go over to LA for the first time and make a record out there and be with John and his energy, I feel was exactly what we needed. It kind of brought us back to life, and made us fall in love with it again, I think, because all the stuff before with the management and the label and stuff, all that negative stuff was, it gets to you, and it kind of takes over the excitement and the fun of why you're doing it, because you're dealing with lawyers and all that shit. So yeah, we were very happy to get out of that, and it was the best place for us to be. It's an album called I'd Rather Die Than Let You In, and it's basically an album about that period of our lives as a band, going through that, and it's definitely an album that's about comebacks, betrayal. There's a lot of angst in it, probably our angstiest yet. So yeah, like I say, it was our time to kind of get it out, put it to the past, and now we move on.
Yeah, definitely. And you've even released a new single since then, which isn't on the record, Bad Place.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about that single as well.
Yeah, so Bad Place, again, that was a standalone single. It ended up going on the deluxe, and we were working on it with Feldy when we did the album, but like the other songs, Can't Break What's Broken and stuff, there was so many songs that we did with him that we couldn't put on the record, so we kind of held a few songs back, and that one's it kind of signified the time of COVID and what was happening, like mentally for everyone, I guess, in the world, but especially like myself, not just COVID, but there's been a lot of personal dread and things that have happened family-wise, of losing people. So mental health has really kind of heightened, and it's been at the forefront. So that song kind of signified that moment, and what I was going through.
Yeah, good. And well, don't die. Try not to die on me. I hope it's not COVID.
It's not COVID, it's Carlsberg.
That should be the new advert.
It should be the rabbit.
We're going to get you guys to do it as well. You're in the advert.
Please.
Great. So now you've got the experience back live on stage again. I mean, I bet you can't wait to be doing more for the rest of this year.
Yeah, totally. We got a tour in November.
which is great. And we had a ticket report the other day, and it's pretty much all sold out, apart from Manchester, which is incredibly close,
Yeah.
and Dublin. But we've never been to Dublin before, so we're kind of like really chuffed about where it's at, and it should be a sold out show as well by the time we hit November.
Yeah.
And then we're hitting the road again in December in America, which will be really fun. And can we announce who's coming with us yet, or we can't?
I mean, who cares? Who cares?
Yeah?
She was on stage with us
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. Kelsey's hitting the road with us, Kelsey
Kelsey
Carr,
Carr.
which is great. She's like a sister to us, so, you know, bring on live shows again, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally.
Absolutely, and obviously 2022 is surely going to be a big year again. Now that we can do stuff again, what's kind of in the pipelines for next year at the moment?
I mean, throughout the whole of lockdown, really, we've been non-stop writing more music. So again, we've got so many songs to put forward. They're all bangers. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of toying with the idea of potentially doing an EP before this year's out, and then we'll get into fourth album territory 2022, and yeah, as many festivals, as many gigs as possible.
Are you hoping to take it further abroad? Are you hoping to do Europe? Are you hoping to do America?
So 2020 we were supposed to. It was actually going to be the biggest year for us. We were going to go to Japan for the first time. We were going to go everywhere, all over Asia, back to Australia. Really hit America hard. So I think the plan for us is just to, go where we left off. Well, that was the plan. So I think we'll just Hunna Mania worldwide, baby.
Yeah, baby.
And I mean, I'm sure some of these places where you're going to be your first time. So which ones are those? Just can you not wait to go and play for the first time?
It's Japan, Tokyo all day. Because I mean, we've watched it in the films, and like so many bands have gone out there, and UK and American artists seem to be loved out there for, anything really. But I mean, for us, we've just wanted to go over there. The fashion, the food, the vibes. But there's a lot of places that's up there for us because we've kind of been holding on to going there for ever since we started, and it's not happened yet. So Australia again, we had such a blast. We only did 5 shows in 7 days out there, and they were sold out as well. So we did not know what to expect, and we got there and 300, 400, 500 caps, and they were sold out. So. And the Australians were pretty wild, so we fitted quite well in there. And then we've never done Vegas as well.
Yeah.
Vegas is up there.
That's on the to-do list, isn't it?
Yeah, we've never done Russia.
We were on the border of Russia once, weren't we? But we weren't in Russia.
We were close. We were close. I don't know.
I think we'd be cool to. I mean, again, we've been to Europe a few times, but get back to Europe, go back to Amsterdam. We always have a great time there.
South America.
Yeah, dude.
South America.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Brazil.
Mexico.
Germany's always sick for us as well.
Yeah.
And back to places like Poland and what's. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Like a bit of Prague.
Oh, Austria.
Austria
was a really beautiful show last time, so it'd be cool to go back there. Yeah. I think anywhere that will have us.
Just do some gigs. That's it.
Yeah, just wherever.
After 2 years of not gigging anywhere, we'll take a 100-cap venue. We'll do it. We just want to play, man.
Yeah,
that'd have been a cool first show back when there's 100.
Yeah,
it would. I mean, we didn't even get to do a warm up for this. Like we were supposed to do a warm up, and then I don't know what happened. It just never happened. Maybe COVID. I don't know. So yeah, we've just gone straight from 2 years into Redden and Lee's main stage. So. Yeah, it's been...
And the crowd?
Oh my God.
Wild.
Unbelievable. Every year, especially after 2 year gap, it's weird because you get into a headspace of it almost to me felt like music had been banned for hundreds of years, and it's you just never feel like it was going to come back. So then to be on stage and hear the crowd so loud and just watch it, it's emotional.
Cool. Well, guys, it's been great. Having a cheeky catch up.
Yeah, buddy.
I've got a mohawk, you got a beard.
I know.
Yeah.
Guess what? CR7 plays for United, bitches.
Yeah. CR7's back.
Today's a great day.
Friday's a good day. It's all a good day.
Cheers, guys.